Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Krishnatarian way of cooking. So today I am going to share with you another Ayurvedic recipe which is called as mixed vegetable curry. In this recipe I will be showing you how proper amount and type of spices can be gently sauteed and then cooked along with different kind of vegetables. This will make a perfect mild curry, and also you will taste the flavor of the vegetables in it. This kind of curry sabji is very much helpful in balancing the digestive fire in the body, and also it is good for maintaining a good bone health. So let's proceed towards the recipe. Now first I have taken organic zucchini. Now in India, especially if you cannot find zucchini, you can also use carrots for it. So I'll be cutting the sides of the zucchini and then I will dividing it into half. The thing is, because the quantity we desire is only 1 cup of the zucchini. Now if you are not using organic zucchini, then you have to peel the skin of the zucchini and then use it. Zucchini is known to be rich in several nutrients, especially with iron, vitamin A, vitamin B6, also in phosphorus and potassium. The good part about zucchini is that it is helpful with digestion. It actually helps those people who are constantly constipated. It also helps in curbing overeating. Zucchini is also known to be a very powerful antioxidant, and it is also an effective anti-inflammatory agent which helps with reducing the risk of heart attack and stroke. As said before, in place of zucchini, if you are using carrots, then that has the same effect on your dosha, where it calms down the vata and the pitta. Carrots are known to reduce the risk of breast, colon and lung cancer. They are known to prevent infection and lower the risk of heart disease. It actually slows down the aging of cells while protecting the skin from sun damage. So it's like a blood tonic for the lung, skin and liver also. So the next thing I'm going to use is snow peas. Now the snow peas, when you are adding it to the vegetable, always make sure to remove the strings of it, like how I did, from both the ends, because the strings can be bothersome while eating. Now similar to zucchini or carrots, this green peas or snow peas are also sweet in flavor, and they also helps in calming the vata and the pitta in the body. These snow peas have an anti-inflammatory effect on the immune system of the body. It is also known as an appetite suppressant, satisfies the stomach and is very nutritive. Now the next thing what I'm going to use is turnip. This turnip actually looks the same like a beetroot. The only difference is it is white in color. Now turnip is known to aggravate the vata and the pitta. So this is a perfect combination with the other vegetables. It actually calms down the kapha dosha. Being a root vegetable, it offers a very high dietary fiber for the body. Turnip offers a wide array of antioxidant support. It is an excellent source of calcium and potassium, known as an essential mineral for healthy bone growth. The one thing to be kept in mind is that it has to be consumed only after cooking and not raw. If it is consumed raw, then it can have an effect on lowering the thyroid function in the body. Now the other ingredient we are going to use is cauliflower. So now cauliflower is known to aggravate the vata, and it calms down the pitta and the kapha dosha. So this vegetable also again combines well with the remaining vegetables. Now cauliflower is known to be an excellent source of vitamin C and manganese. It increases the liver's ability to neutralize potentially toxic substances, possibly leading to cancer if left unattended. If it is cooked well and then consumed, then it helps in cleansing the digestive tract. Like turnip, cauliflower also has an effect on lowering the thyroid function of the body. So please make sure that you cook it well. Cauliflower has been used in the quantity of 1.5 cup and the remaining vegetables are used in the quantity of 1 cup. Make sure to cut the vegetables in small bit sizes. This will help in evenly cooking all of them. Now the spice here I'll be using is 1 tablespoon of coriander seed and 1 dry red chili. I've removed the seeds from the red dry chili. So I'll be grinding it into a fine powder first. Now similar to the detox khichdi recipe, I am again using this earthen pot. If you are going to use a gas stove, then please use the heat only on low. And now I'll be using nearly 2 tablespoons of ghee. If you are a vegan and want to make this sabji, then you can use sesame oil. Sesame oil is because it is excellent for the Vata dosha, especially because we are using 1.5 cup of cauliflower, which is known to aggravate the Vata dosha in the body. So this ghee is already melted once, so I'm going to coat the earthen pot with it. Now I'll add nearly half teaspoon of mustard seeds. In order to help this mustard seeds splutter, I'm going to cover it with the earthen pot lid, which will increase the heat overall, and then our mustard seed will start crackling. So if you see here, the mustard seeds have started crackling. Now I'll be adding nearly 1/4 teaspoon of carom seeds, which is also known as ajwain. This will be very much helpful for the digestion. Then I'll be using 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds, good for all the 3 doshas. Now I'm going to use 4 to 5 curry leaves. Now I'll be adding a little bit of hing. Adding hing will be useful because it will help to digest the cauliflower and the peas easily, and also will reduce the vata in the body. Now the coriander and the red chili which we grounded, I will be adding that. Make sure the heat is on low. Now after sauteing for 30 seconds, I'll be adding nearly 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Now slowly I'll be adding all the vegetables to the pot and coating the spices nicely with the vegetables. Now after coating all the vegetables well with the spices, I will be using nearly 1¼ teaspoon of Himalayan rock salt to it. After adding the salt, I will be adding nearly 2 tablespoons of water. Cover it with a lid and cook it on low heat for nearly 15 to 20 minutes until the vegetables turn tender. So the vegetables has been cooking for last 20 minutes. Now let's check up on them. So if you see, there is this nice tenderness to the vegetables and also a curry base formed. Now in the end, I will be adding a cup of spinach leaves. Spinach is a cooling energetic and it is known to kind of aggravate the vata, kapha and pitta, all the doshas, which is useful where we are using all the remaining vegetables. Now I'll be covering it with a lid and letting the spinach cook in it for only 2 minutes and then turn off the stove. So now I'll again cover it and let it sit for around 5 minutes and then we will serve it in a bowl. Look at such wonderful colors we have got from this vegetable curry. The flavor of the curry, the vegetables cooked, the spices included, everything is just so soothing. This recipe will go really well with chapati or rice, whatever you decide to use. In the next or upcoming recipe video, I will be sharing on how to make perfect chapatis. So I hope you liked watching this Ayurvedic 3-doshic curry vegetable recipe. In the end, I will be placing a tulsi leaf and offering it at the lotus feet of Shri Krishna. If you enjoyed watching this video recipe, then please do share your feedbacks and comments below. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.